It's time for Mock Draft Monday, and currently we sit the 10th overall pick, which might change tonight depending on how tonight goes. That could shift up a little bit, as they say. I'm doing a 7-round mock draft as always, and again, starting at the 10th overall pick. Right now, the Raiders currently have the number 1 overall pick. Now, I'll be honest with you, Raiders very potentially could go with a quarterback. Probably won't be too many quarterbacks taken in the top 10 this year, but there are some, and there are some teams that potentially would take one. Number 1 would be the Giants. Number 2 would be the Raiders. And I think that the Panthers stay with Bryce Young, especially with how this draft class looks. I think the Titans stay with Will Levis, again, because of this draft class. The Browns very potentially could take a quarterback. That's a very Cleveland Brownie thing to do, especially in a draft class where the quarterbacks aren't really that good. But again, moment in time, we'll have to wait and see. For the Bengals at pick 10, couple options we could go with. As always, we are early in the process. I normally don't start our beautiful mock drafts this early, but I have to because we suck. Yeah, we're bad. So, mock draft Monday started early this year. But starting off right away, I will still say in the first round, I'm not going based on players, based on positions. These players that you see on your screen right now, some of them will be there come draft night. Some of them might be 2nd, 3rd, 4th round picks because players go up and down draft boards as the year goes around. Okay? I'm going edge rusher with our first pick. That's, in all intents and purposes, what we need more than anything right now. Is someone who can actually get after the quarterback. Here's a fun fact. The Bengals are not good at drafting edge rushers. Duke Tobin, I don't think he'll be fired. I think he will stay. I know, we all cried inside. Okay? Because of that, I think, in all honesty, that we're going to take an edge rusher, and he does not have a good record at edge rushers. So, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm going cornerback with our second pick. I'll go safety with our 3rd round pick. We only have 6 picks, by the way. That's another fun fact. We only have 6 picks in this draft. And I don't have faith in a lot of this. This is not a good draft. It really isn't. And when you only have 6 picks, it's not the worst because it's not like, you're missing out on the best player possible. But when you only have 6 picks, it also means that the room for error is not the greatest. Yeah, so it's going to be a mess of a draft. I'll be honest with you. It's one of those situations where we need to clean house. Just clean house, get rid of everyone, kind of rebuild it, not as a player personnel, but like as a coaching personnel. Get some guys in here. Maybe, again, that's another possibility. When coaches leave and go other places, sometimes they bring along some other people with them. Like a coordinator. Ben Johnson might leave and go to us, and if he does that, maybe he'll bring along somebody. Even an offensive coordinator, for example, could potentially bring along a defensive player. There's always a chance, if that player likes the player likes the coach, they might follow along and go with that coach. I don't know. At this point, we're just, hoping. We're on that hopium and hoping that Duke Tobin gets fired. I still say I think Zach Taylor should be promoted to an advisor role, kind of how Pete Carroll was. And when I keep saying advisor role, by the way, guys, Pete Carroll was not fired. Pete Carroll was, hey, we want to fire you, but people love you here. And we don't want to do you like that. So how about instead of jumping on the grenade, you jump next to the grenade? Pretty much that. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy.